This film presents a world where humans coexist with dinosaurs, creatures that went extinct millions of years ago. The reason for their reappearance is a dangerous volcano on the verge of eruption in this world, which is believed to be the origin of these dinosaurs. Now, dinosaurs are highly dangerous, they hunt humans and animals. However, there were also many dinosaurs that ate grass instead of preying on other creatures. The value of dinosaurs had skyrocketed globally, leading to their smuggling on the black market, as people also used them for gambling. The government tasked a company called Biosyn with controlling the large, dangerous dinosaurs. It was widely believed that keeping dinosaurs away from humans or eliminating them was the safest option for people. The scene cuts to the film's protagonist, Owen, capturing a dinosaur in the forest. He is an expert at handling them. After the capture, he returns home, where we meet his wife, Claire, and their daughter, Maisie. Maisie is not their biological daughter, and she knows this. That's why she wants to go to the city to find her birth mother, but Owen tries to stop her, saying, "Look, Maisie, you're a special child. Going to the city is not without danger." Maisie knows that Owen and Claire love her deeply, but finding her real mother has become her obsession. She knows nothing about her except her name. The scene shifts to a field where two children are feeding their pets. One child spots a huge locust in their farm. Suddenly, a swarm of locusts attacks their fields like a storm. The boys quickly run away from the insects, hide in a room, and shut the door behind them. However, one locust breaks through the door and enters the room. The boy barely manages to save himself by trapping it under a bucket. Astonishingly, this locust was about a foot long. Such a large insect had never been seen before. The next day, Ellie and her team arrive. She works in the agricultural department, assisting farmers. When she investigates the locust attack on their fields, she is also shocked by the size of the insects. Ellie learns from her companion that similar locusts have attacked other fields. Surprisingly, these locusts do not touch fields where crops are grown from seeds produced by the Biosyn company. Upon learning this, Ellie suspects that the Biosyn company is behind the attacks, but she cannot accuse them without concrete evidence, which she can only obtain by infiltrating the company. For this mission, Ellie enlists the help of her old friend, Alan. She shows Alan one of the locusts she collected from the field. After examining it, Alan explains that these locusts are genetically engineered and will soon multiply rapidly. If they attack fields worldwide, they could destroy all crops, leading to global famine and the collapse of civilization. To prevent this catastrophe, Ellie must take drastic action. She decides to infiltrate the Biosyn company. When Alan asks how they will get inside, she reveals that a scientist friend who used to work at Biosyn will help them gain access. The scene cuts to Maisie, who encounters a small dinosaur. Sensing it is hungry, she offers it her sandwich. Soon, the dinosaur's mother arrives. It could have attacked Maisie, but Owen rushes in to save her, telling her, "Don't be afraid, keep breathing, and control your emotions. They can sense your fear from your heartbeat." Trusting her father, Maisie does as he says, and the dinosaur, intimidated, retreats. Owen decides to track the dinosaur's location and begins following them, with Maisie trailing behind on her bicycle. The dinosaurs lead them to a distant road, where Owen witnesses someone kidnapping the young dinosaur. He hides, but the kidnappers spot Maisie and abduct her as well. Without wasting any time, Owen returns home, grabs his gun, and sets off to rescue his daughter. Before leaving, he tells Claire everything, explaining that Maisie is in grave danger. Claire joins him, and they embark on a mission to save their daughter. However, they have no idea where Maisie has been taken. Owen contacts a hacker friend who can easily track anyone's location. Using the license plate number Owen provided, the hacker discovers that Maisie has been taken to Malta. The scene shifts to Ellie and Alan, who have arrived in Italy to visit the Biosyn company. They are greeted by Ramsey, the company's communications director. Ramsey escorts them to a helicopter to take them to the Biosyn facility. During the flight, they see giant dinosaurs roaming the mountains. Ramsey explains that they will also see flying dinosaurs and that the area is protected by a constant electronic wave to keep the helicopter safe. He reveals that Biosyn controls the dinosaurs through electric shocks. Finally, they arrive at the Biosyn building, where some of the world's brightest minds work. The owner of Biosyn personally welcomes them. Inside, Alan meets his scientist friend, who secretly gives him his access pass, saying, "You'll need this pass to achieve your goal here." Their mission is to enter a restricted room and obtain a sample of the genetically engineered locusts being produced at Biosyn, the evidence they need against the company. Meanwhile, the scene cuts to the Biosyn owner in a specialized lab. An experienced scientist warns him that they must halt the production of the engineered locusts because they are destroying crop fields and could trigger a global crisis. Despite this warning, the owner refuses to stop production. He wants his company to monopolize the seed industry. By ensuring that only biosyn seeds are used globally, his company will dominate the market. Those who refuse to use biosyn seeds will see their fields destroyed by the locusts. The owner also reveals that they have found Maisie, implying that he was behind her kidnapping. The reason for this will be revealed later. The scene shifts to Malta, where Maisie is handed over to a woman. Owen and Claire have already arrived in Malta to search for her. Malta is a hub for smuggling dinosaurs, humans, and other illicit goods, a den of criminal activity. The pilot who brought Maisie to Malta is also involved in the smuggling ring. While in the restroom, the pilot encounters Claire, who shows her a photo of Maisie and asks if she has seen the girl. The pilot is startled but, after a moment's hesitation, says no. Meanwhile, the woman tasked with handling Maisie decides to sell her illegally captured dinosaurs instead. Unfortunately for her, the FBI raids the place at that very moment. A shootout ensues, turning the area into a war zone. The woman attempts to flee with her associate, with whom she was planning to trade the dinosaurs. Owen begins following the man, believing he must have information about Maisie. This man is essentially the ruler of Malta's underworld. During the chaos, the locks on the dinosaur cages break open, freeing the creatures. The dinosaurs attack the man, with one grabbing him from each side. As he screams, Owen learns from him that Maisie is being smuggled to biosyn. Before Owen can act further, a third dinosaur appears and devours the man's head, killing him instantly. A woman aims a laser pointer at an FBI agent, revealing that these criminals use laser lights to control the dinosaurs. With the laser now on him, the dinosaurs advance toward the agent, who hides to save himself. Claire, having witnessed the woman using the laser, confronts her to seize the device. During the struggle, the woman points the laser at Claire, causing the dinosaurs to chase her. Claire leaps from a rooftop, hanging onto another balcony to escape. The pilot, who has just left Malta, sees Claire dangling from the balcony. To rescue her, she maneuvers her van underneath, allowing Claire to jump to safety. Meanwhile, Owen uses his skills to corral the dinosaurs back into their cages. He then receives a call from Claire, who directs him to a specific location. Owen steals a motorcycle and races to the meeting point, but the woman with the laser pointer targets him, causing the caged dinosaurs to break free and chase him. Claire, who is also being pursued, uses her wits to escape. However, the dinosaurs continue to chase Owen, who doesn't stop until he reaches the airport. The pilot has decided to help Owen and Claire and is now using her plane to rescue Maisie. Owen rides his motorcycle directly into the plane, with the dinosaurs following close behind. As the plane takes off, Owen's motorcycle falls out, taking the dinosaurs with it. Finally, they are on their way to biosyn. The scene cuts to Maisie inside biosyn, where she is brought to the chief scientist. He reveals to her, "Maisie, you are not an ordinary child. You are special because you were born to a single mother. You have no biological father. Your mother was raised among scientists from childhood and developed a deep passion for science. Maisie was her mother's experiment, a pregnancy achieved without a father through scientific means. Years later, they discovered that Maisie was created by dividing her mother's cells. Because of this, her cells were deteriorating rapidly, endangering both their lives. Maisie's mother risked her life to develop an antidote and, through an extensive procedure, replaced all of Maisie's cells. This saved Maisie, but her mother died in the process. Meanwhile, Ellie and Alan, using their friend's access pass, reach the locust production area inside biosyn. Ellie collects a sample of the locusts. Just as they are about to leave, an alarm sounds, and the locusts awaken. The insects nearly kill them, but they manage to escape. The alarm was triggered because Maisie used her pass to free the baby dinosaur that had been kidnapped with her. After doing this, Maisie attempts to flee and runs into Ellie and Alan. Ellie recognizes Maisie because she was a friend of her mother's. Learning that Ellie and Alan are also trying to escape, Maisie joins them. Meanwhile, Owen and Claire arrive at biosyn in a helicopter but are attacked by flying dinosaurs. The attack damages both engines, forcing them to jump from the moving plane to survive. Claire uses a parachute from her seat, but the flying dinosaurs attack the parachute, causing it to crash into trees. Owen and the pilot are still inside the plane as it plunges into a cold sea, but they both survive. Claire, stranded in the forest, encounters numerous dinosaurs. To avoid being attacked, she hides in a river, saving her life. Owen and the pilot, pursued by 2 dinosaurs, manage to enter an elevator in the Biosyn building and descend to safety. Inside Biosyn, Ramsey discovers that Ellie and Alan are escaping with evidence against the company. He could stop them but instead helps them board a Hyperloop to quickly exit the facility. When the owner finds out, he shuts down the Hyperloop's power, trapping Ellie, Alan, and Maisie in an underground tunnel. The owner also fires Ramsey for providing them with the access pass. In an attempt to escape the tunnel, the trio finds themselves in a dinosaur-infested area. Just as the dinosaurs are about to attack, Ellie's scientist friend arrives to rescue them. He tries to open a gate to free them, but it requires a code. Ramsey, monitoring the situation via CCTV from the Biosyn building, remotely inputs the code, saving their lives. His goal is to expose his employer's malicious intentions to the world and prevent global destruction. Meanwhile, Owen and the pilot venture back into the forest to find Claire. They reach the site where Claire's parachute landed but find no trace of her. Claire, meanwhile, attempts to enter the Biosyn building using a nearby elevator. Before she can press any buttons, a dinosaur appears and is about to attack her when Owen suddenly grabs the dinosaur's neck, saving his wife. The 3 are finally reunited, and now they must rescue Maisie. Inside Biosyn, the owner is destroying all evidence against him in his lab. He sets the locusts on fire and releases them. The burning locusts swarm the forest, igniting fires wherever they land. Ellie, Alan, and Maisie, fleeing in their friend's car, are distracted by the burning locusts and crash. Their car plunges down a mountainside and comes to a stop right in front of the station where Owen and Claire are searching for Maisie. Relieved to find Maisie safe, they decide to leave together. However, a giant dinosaur, the leader of the pack, appears, ready to attack and devour them. At that moment, Ellie remembers Ramsey's mention of controlling dinosaurs with electric weapons and uses an electric gun to drive the dinosaur away. The entire forest is now ablaze due to the burning locusts. The Biosyn owner, witnessing the destruction, realizes that the dinosaurs may also perish. He orders his team to bring the dinosaurs inside the facility and attempts to escape via the Hyperloop, taking all the evidence against him with him. Meanwhile, Maisie's group decides to re-enter the Biosyn facility because her baby dinosaur was left behind, and she is determined to save it. Inside, Ramsey once again assists them. Guided by Ramsey, Owen locates the baby dinosaur and sedates it with a tranquilizer gun for easy transport. Claire and Ellie enter the locust production facility. Once the power is restored, they discover that many locusts are still alive. To eliminate the threat, Claire angrily destroys all the power stations, disrupting the locust production system and cutting off the Hyperloop's power, trapping the Biosyn owner underground. In the Hyperloop tunnel, the dinosaurs that Maisie and Ellie had freed earlier attack and kill the Biosyn owner. The group uses a helicopter from the Biosyn facility to escape, accompanied by the pilot. Ramsey and the chief scientist also join them. After thwarting the evil plans of the Biosyn owner, they must now address the global threat posed by the engineered locusts. Ramsey and the chief scientist work tirelessly to create a new type of locust designed to eliminate all of Biosyn's engineered locusts, thus ending the global crisis. In the final scene, Maisie returns the baby dinosaur to its mother. Having learned the full truth about her origins, Maisie decides to spend the rest of her life with Claire and Owen. The story concludes with the 3 of them living happily together.